The city lights flickered against the cold pavement as a young homeless boy, no older than 10, stood outside a luxurious diner. His clothes were torn, his small fingers numb from the biting wind. The aroma of freshly cooked meals wafted through the glass windows, making his empty stomach ache even more. He watched as people dined on warm meals, laughter filling the air. Gathering courage, he stepped inside. The warmth hit him instantly, but so did the stares. He hesitated, then spotted a well-dressed man sitting at a corner table, his plate overflowing with steak, mashed potatoes, and fresh bread. The boy nervously approached, his voice barely above a whisper. "Sir, I'm really hungry. Can you spare some food?" The man barely glanced up, scoffing as he cut into his steak. "Kid, do I look like a charity?" His words dripped with arrogance. The boy swallowed hard, his tiny hands tightening into fists. "Just a little, please," he pleaded. The man rolled his eyes, waving over a waiter. "Get this beggar out of here," he said loudly, ensuring everyone in the restaurant heard. A few customers looked away, uncomfortable, but no one spoke up. The waiter hesitated, clearly conflicted, but the man glared. "Now!" Tears welled up in the boy's eyes as the waiter reached out to escort him away. Just then, the restaurant door swung open, and in walked Keanu Reeves. Dressed simply in jeans and a jacket, he looked around, his sharp eyes catching the scene instantly. He watched as the boy's shoulders sagged, the humiliation clear on his face. Keanu stepped forward before the boy could be thrown out. "Hold on," he said firmly. The waiter froze, recognizing him instantly. The rich man scoffed. "What, you want to feed every street kid now?" he mocked. Keanu ignored him and crouched down to the boy's level. "Hey, kid, what's your name?" he asked gently. "Liam," the boy murmured, eyes still glistening. Keanu smiled. "Liam, you hungry?" The boy nodded. Without another word, Keanu led him to an empty table and signaled for a waiter. "Bring him whatever he wants. And a hot chocolate, too," he added with a grin. The waiter, now beaming, nodded and rushed off. The restaurant was silent, all eyes on Keanu. The rich man laughed, shaking his head. "This is ridiculous. Encouraging beggars. He should learn to earn his food, not ask for handouts." Keanu leaned back in his chair, studying him. "You think kindness is a weakness?" he asked calmly. The man smirked. "I think people like him take advantage of it." Keanu's expression didn't change, but his voice carried weight. "You judge him without knowing his story. What if he had no choice? What if he lost his parents? What if he's just trying to survive?" The man scoffed. "Not my problem." Keanu exhaled, shaking his head. "That's where you're wrong. We're all connected. One act of kindness can change a life. Maybe not yours, but his." He nodded toward Liam, who was now eagerly sipping his hot chocolate, warmth returning to his cheeks. "You don't have to be rich to be generous. You just have to care." The man looked uncomfortable now, shifting in his seat. The silence in the restaurant had shifted. People weren't just watching. They were reflecting. Keanu turned back to Liam, ruffling his hair. "You deserve to be treated with kindness," he said softly. "Don't ever let anyone tell you otherwise." The boy blinked up at him, his lips trembling. "Thank you," he whispered. Keanu simply smiled. The waiter returned with a full plate, warm soup, a sandwich, and more. The rich man cleared his throat. "All right, you've made your point, but you're just one guy. You can't feed every hungry kid." Keanu's eyes twinkled. "Maybe not, but if everyone here helped just one person, imagine the difference." The words hit hard. A couple at a nearby table gestured to the waiter. "Add another meal to our bill, for anyone who needs it." Others followed suit. A chain reaction of kindness had started. The rich man remained silent, looking around, realizing he was the only one unmoved. He grabbed his coat, muttering under his breath, and left, his expensive shoes clicking against the floor. As Liam ate, Keanu sat with him, chatting casually, making him feel seen, valued. Before leaving, Keanu handed the boy something, an address. "There's a shelter here. They'll help you. Tell them I sent you." The boy clutched the paper, tears spilling over. "I'll never forget this," he said. Keanu stood, giving him a small nod. "Just promise me one thing," he said. "When you're in a position to help someone one day, do it." Liam nodded fiercely. Keanu turned to leave, but the cashier stopped him. Her eyes were glossy. "That was beautiful," she said. He shrugged. "Kindness is free," he said simply, before stepping back into the night. The restaurant remained hushed, the weight of the moment lingering. Some hearts had changed that night, some minds had opened, and one little boy had found hope again. Keanu turned to the camera. "Have you ever been